Top 10 Foods That Cause Cancer. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, AIRC, is an intergovernmental organization under the World Health Organization, WHO, established in 1965 with the primary mission to coordinate and promote research on the causes of cancer in humans, as well as to develop cancer prevention strategies worldwide. AIRC headquarters is located in Lyon, France, with participation from more than 25 member countries. AIRC plays a crucial role in providing scientific evidence for public health policies and recommendations for cancer prevention. Cancer is one of the leading causes of death worldwide, and numerous studies have shown that diet and lifestyle significantly impact the risk of developing cancer. The foods we consume daily can contain carcinogens or protective substances against cancer. Understanding and making informed food choices is a crucial part of cancer prevention strategies. By presenting research evidence and specific recommendations, we aim to raise public awareness about choosing safe and healthy foods, thereby reducing the risk of diet-related cancers. The diversity and richness of global cuisine offer consumers many choices, but they also pose challenges in identifying and avoiding foods that may be harmful to health. Some dishes, despite being popular and widely enjoyed, carry potential cancer risks due to harmful substances or unsafe preparation methods. Identifying and limiting the consumption of such foods is an important step in protecting personal and community health. We urge each individual to become an informed consumer, to understand the risks associated with food, and to actively choose a healthy diet. Health organizations, governments, and businesses must also work closely together to ensure food safety and promote a healthy lifestyle within communities. However, cancer is a complex disease influenced by various factors, including genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Therefore, dietary changes are only one part of a comprehensive prevention strategy. We encourage readers to consult healthcare or nutrition experts for advice tailored to their personal health situation. Roman 2. AIRC Carcinogen Classification System. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, AIRC, has developed a classification system for substances and agents based on their potential to cause cancer in humans. This system is built on a careful evaluation of scientific evidence from epidemiological studies, animal experiments, and biological mechanism research. The AIRC classification system comprises 5 main groups. Group 1, carcinogenic to humans. Substances and agents in this group have clear and convincing evidence of causing cancer in humans. This evidence typically comes from epidemiological studies showing a causal relationship between exposure to the substance or agent and cancer development. Group 2A, probably carcinogenic to humans. Substances and agents are classified into Group 2A when there is limited evidence of carcinogenicity in humans and sufficient evidence of carcinogenicity in experimental animals. This means they are likely to cause cancer in humans, but further research is needed to confirm this. Group 2B, possibly carcinogenic to humans. Group 2B includes substances and agents with limited evidence of carcinogenicity in humans and inadequate or limited evidence in experimental animals. This group requires further research to clarify the risk. Group 3, not classifiable as to its carcinogenicity to humans. Substances and agents in this group have insufficient evidence regarding their carcinogenic potential in humans and experimental animals. This does not mean they are entirely safe, but indicates that more research is needed. Group 4, probably not carcinogenic to humans. Group 4 includes substances that have evidence suggesting they do not cause cancer in humans and experimental animals. This is the smallest group in the AIRC classification system. The AIRC classification system is widely recognized and used by health agencies, governments, and organizations worldwide to identify potential risks, help recognize substances and agents that need to be controlled or eliminated, develop policies and regulations, assist in establishing safety standards and exposure regulations, guide research, identify areas that require further study to better understand cancer risks. Understanding and applying the AIRC classification system helps communities to Be aware of risks. Know which substances and agents to avoid or limit. Take preventive measures. Adopt lifestyle and habit changes to reduce exposure to carcinogens. Participate in policy making. Support and advocate for public health policies aimed at protecting community health. List of 10 foods with cancer risk. In this section, we will detail 10 foods identified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer (AIRC) as having cancer risks, including descriptions, scientific evidence, and specific recommendations for each. 1. Processed meat. Group 1. Processed meat includes meats that have been preserved by salting, curing, fermenting, smoking, or other processes to enhance flavor or extend shelf life. Common products include sausages, ham, bacon, deli meats, and canned meats. Many studies have found a link between processed meat consumption and an increased risk of colorectal cancer. A meta-analysis showed an 18% increase in colorectal cancer risk for every 50 grams of processed meat consumed daily. The processing of meat can create carcinogenic compounds like nitrosamines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons (PAHs). Additionally, preservatives such as nitrites and nitrates can convert into carcinogenic substances in the body. Recommendations: limit consumption. Reduce the amount of processed meat in your daily diet. Opt for healthier alternatives. Use fresh meat or plant-based protein sources such as beans and tofu. Cook safely. Avoid grilling or frying meat at high temperatures to minimize the formation of carcinogens. 2. Red meat. Group 2A. Red meat includes beef, pork, lamb, goat, and other mammal meat. It's a common protein source in many diets worldwide. Scientific evidence. There is limited but significant evidence linking red meat consumption to an increased risk of colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate cancers. Red meat contains heme iron, which can promote the formation of N-nitroso compounds that are carcinogenic. Cooking at high temperatures can also produce carcinogens like heterocyclic amines HCAS and PHs. Recommendations: reduce intake, limit the amount of red meat consumed weekly. Choose safe cooking methods. Prefer cooking at lower temperatures and avoid charring or deep frying. Diversify protein sources. Include poultry, fish, and plant-based proteins. 3. Alcoholic beverages. Group 1. Alcoholic beverages include wine, beer, spirits, and other drinks containing ethanol. Alcohol consumption is linked to an increased risk of cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, colon, rectum, and breast. Ethanol metabolizes into acetaldehyde, a carcinogenic compound. Alcohol can also increase the absorption of other carcinogens and cause DNA damage. Recommendations: limit intake. Follow recommended safe consumption levels, no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. Avoid binge drinking. Consuming large amounts in a short time increases cancer risk and other health issues. Maintain a healthy lifestyle, combined with a balanced diet and regular exercise. 4. Chinese-style salted fish. Group 1. Chinese-style salted fish is preserved through heavy salting and drying, commonly used in traditional Chinese and some Asian cuisines. Scientific evidence linked to an increased risk of nasopharyngeal cancer, especially in high-consumption areas. The heavy salting process can create carcinogenic nitrosamines and N-nitroso compounds. Recommendations: reduce consumption, limit intake of salted fish and other heavily salted foods. Choose other preservation methods. Opt for fresh fish or freezing. 5. Very hot beverages above 65 degrees C. Group 2. This includes tea, coffee, or other drinks consumed at temperatures above 65 degrees C, 149 degrees F. Scientific evidence: consuming very hot beverages is associated with an increased risk of esophageal cancer. High temperatures can damage the esophageal lining, leading to inflammation and increased cancer risk. Recommendations: cool before drinking. Allow beverages to cool below 65 degrees C before drinking. Use insulated cups. Help regulate drink temperature. 6. Foods contaminated with aflatoxins. Group 1. Aflatoxins are toxins produced by the fungi Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasiticus, commonly contaminating grains, peanuts, nuts, and corn when improperly stored. Scientific evidence. Exposure to aflatoxins is linked to an increased risk of liver cancer. Aflatoxins can cause DNA mutations and liver damage. Recommendations. Store food properly, keep food dry, and avoid mold. Inspect before use. Discard any food showing signs of mold or spoilage. 7. Betel quid with tobacco. Group 1. Chewing betel quid with tobacco is a common habit in some Asian and Pacific countries. Scientific evidence strongly linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, and esophagus. Substances in betel quid and tobacco cause damage to the mouth lining and DNA mutations. Recommendations. Avoid use. Do not chew betel quid, especially with tobacco. Community education. Raise awareness about health risks. 8. Traditionally pickled vegetables. Group 2B. Traditionally pickled vegetables are fermented with high salt content, common in some Asian countries. Scientific evidence potentially linked to stomach and esophageal cancers. The fermentation and heavy salting process can produce nitrosamines and other carcinogenic compounds. Recommendations. Limit consumption. Reduce the intake of pickled vegetables. Use safer pickling methods. Decrease salt and fermentation time. 9. Hot mate. South American beverage. Group 2A. Mate is a traditional South American drink made from yerba mate leaves, often consumed hot. Scientific evidence. Consuming hot mate is associated with an increased risk of esophageal cancer. Like other very hot beverages, the high temperature can damage the esophageal lining. Recommendations. Drink warm or cool. Avoid consuming mate at high temperatures. Try alternative preparation. Drink mate cold or with ice. 10. Foods contaminated with fuminous. In B1 group 2B, fuminous in B1 is a toxin produced by the fungus Fusarium, often contaminating corn and corn products. Scientific evidence possibly linked to esophageal and liver cancers. Fuminous in B1 disrupts lipid metabolism and causes DNA mutations. Recommendations. Use verified sources. Consume corn from trusted and tested sources. Keep corn products dry. Prevent fungal contamination by proper storage. These recommendations aim to help individuals make informed choices about their diet to reduce cancer risks and protect overall health. Roman 4. General dietary recommendations for cancer prevention. Diet plays a crucial role in reducing the risk of cancer. Below are some general recommendations based on scientific research and AIRC guidelines. 1. Diversify your diet. Consume plenty of fruits and vegetables. Eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily to provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Choose whole grains. Opt for brown rice, whole grain bread, and unprocessed cereals. Include plant-based proteins. Beans, lentils, nuts, and soy products are excellent protein sources. 2. Reduce consumption of processed foods. Limit fast food and canned products. These often contain high levels of salt, sugar, and preservatives. Avoid foods containing trans fats, found in some cookies, pastries, and industrially fried foods. 3. Control cooking methods. Avoid charring or frying at high temperatures. This can create carcinogenic compounds like HCA's heterocyclic amines and PAH's polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Use healthy cooking methods. Steam, boil, slow cook, or bake at lower temperatures. Marinate foods before cooking. Using herbs and spices like garlic, ginger, and turmeric can reduce the formation of carcinogens. 4. Practice food safety. Store food properly. Keep food at appropriate temperatures and avoid prolonged storage in warm and humid environments. Inspect food before use. Discard any food that shows signs of spoilage or mold. Wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly. This removes harmful chemicals and bacteria. 5. Maintain a healthy weight. Control calorie intake. Balance calories consumed with those burned through physical activity. Exercise regularly. Engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate activity or 75 minutes of vigorous activity each week. 6. Limit alcohol and sugary drinks. Reduce alcohol consumption. Follow safe consumption levels or avoid it altogether. Avoid high-sugar beverages. They contribute to weight gain and increase cancer risk. 7. Avoid smoking and exposure to tobacco. Don't smoke. Tobacco is the leading cause of cancer. Avoid secondhand smoke. Minimize exposure to environments with tobacco smoke. 8. Undergo regular health checkups. Screen for cancer. Get appropriate cancer screening tests based on your age and gender. Consult a doctor. Seek professional advice on diet and lifestyle. 9. Educate and raise awareness. Learn about nutrition. Understand the nutritional content and impact of foods. Share knowledge. Encourage family and community members to adopt a healthy lifestyle. 10. Support a healthy eating environment. Choose clean and safe foods. Buy food from trusted sources and prioritize organic products if possible. Promote public health policies. Support programs and policies that encourage good nutrition and food safety. These recommendations aim to help individuals make informed dietary choices and adopt lifestyle habits that lower cancer risk while promoting overall health. Conclusion. Diet and lifestyle have a significant impact on the risk of developing cancer. By being aware of foods with cancer risks and following healthy dietary recommendations, individuals can proactively reduce their risk and protect their health. We urge everyone to adopt a balanced and diverse diet, prioritize fresh, nutrient-rich foods, limit foods with cancer risk, reduce consumption of processed meats, red meats, alcoholic beverages, and foods contaminated with toxins. Share information. Raise awareness in the community about the importance of nutrition in cancer prevention. Each person has different nutritional needs and health conditions. Therefore, we encourage you to consult a doctor or nutritionist, get personalized and appropriate advice, have regular health checkups, detect and treat health issues early. The International Agency for Research on Cancer remains committed to continuing research and providing reliable scientific information on cancer causes and prevention. We will persist in supporting communities and nations in developing effective public health strategies. Health is our most valuable asset. Taking proactive steps to change dietary habits and lifestyle not only reduces cancer risk, but also improves overall quality of life. Start today to build a healthier future for yourself and your community.